Well, welcome in, everyone. My name is Kevin Hissong, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Reign Over Money. Again, my name is Kevin Hissong, and the weather has finally cleared here just after Christmas. So, looking forward to a brief introduction today, only take about 10 minutes or so, just to let you all know what you can expect and what's coming forward in 2023. I'm really excited to be doing this. It's something I've really always wanted to do. For most of my life, I've been in the financial world and learned a lot, not only on the investment side of things, but also as a passion of mine, the personal finance side. And I know the word passion gets thrown around a lot, but when it's something you kind of eat, sleep, and breathe, I think it definitely qualifies as a passion and personal finance. The whole encompassing spectrum of it, where investments, yes, are a part of that, is what I'm here to talk about. So why reign over money? Why should you tune in this year and check things out? Well, first and foremost, just format side of things. We're going to do podcasts. We're going to do video if that's better for you. We'll have Instagram, Twitter feeds, all that stuff for some quick zings every now and then. But primarily, I'm looking to do 15-minute episodes. I'm going to follow 3 tracks. We're going to do kind of a beginner track, an intermediate track, and an advanced track, and I'll kind of get into the details of that as time progresses. I think you'll find over time that beginners and intermediates and even advanced can learn a little bit or a lot from each episode, just depending on what it is. So that's how the format's going to be set up. I will say this: we're going to cover a lot. Two things though, I'm not going to do. One, I'm not going to give investment advice. This is going to be Reign Over Money is pretty much 25 years of a brain dump of what I've learned and lived and things I've done, good and bad, on the personal finance side of things. And I think what's important to understand with that is, again, investment advice isn't going to be part of it. There's a lot of things I've done that I definitely would recommend doing in terms of general investment philosophy, but individual stocks, bonds, things like that, not going to get into that. Also, another side of it that I'm not going to touch, that I know a lot of people have built their wealth over time doing, and that is real estate. I own a real estate stock and I own a REIT, kind of an ETF, but that's about it. So I'm not a real estate guru. I would love to learn more. As part of this entire process with personal finance, you're always learning. I'm always learning. So that is kind of not my jam, as the kids say. So if you're looking for information on building your real estate mecca, then I'm not the guy. Outside of that, everything's pretty much open. In terms of what we're going to be talking about, we're going to start and I kind of think of it as a diamond. Think of it starting at a base and then getting into a broad spectrum of what everyone should be doing. And then maybe as you get more advanced, there's a few things at the top that may be more advanced personal financiers should be doing that maybe others won't be doing. But we're all going to start the basics. We're going to start with getting organized and the budget side of things. And I know those are terms that people hate talking about, but you got to be organized and you got to understand a budget and really just understand where your money's going right now, and then work towards where you want it to go down the road. So that's where we're going to start with things. And as I mentioned, why tune in for me? What makes me so special? Nothing makes me special other than the fact that for 25 years, 27 years roughly, through my career, I've had the opportunity to not only learn a lot about personal finance just from my individual learnings over time, as something that I mentioned, this really is a passion of mine, but also for my career. For 25, 27 years, I worked in the financial world and financial services world, and I had a chance to go across the United States, speaking engagements, individual one-on-one meetings. I was in sales and marketing in the financial services side for those 25 years. And I sat on the opposite side of the table from some of the largest and most influential registered investment advisory firms and investment advisors and financial advisors, whatever you want to call them, in the United States. I've helped them in some aspects. From a marketing and sales standpoint, or just helping their clients in certain situations. But also I learned a lot from them at the same time. So we're going to take that information as well, and kind of when you combine the two of the personal finance side of things with also the learnings and the lifetime of information that I received from investment advisors across the United States, it's a pretty cool combination. So I do have some background, a little bit more than some background in the financial world. Again, regarding the investment advice side of things, I am still licensed. I'm not attached to a company or a firm or anything like that, but I am still licensed, so I have to be careful of things that I say when it comes to that. And that's another reason why I mentioned my name, Kevin Hissong, last name Hissong. You can go out to brokercheck.org, pull me up out there. You can see that I've been licensed for 20 some years. I don't think I have any disclosures against me or anything like that, so that's a good sign. Fairly trustworthy person, I'd like to think. And but yeah, you can see all that information, and you can also search. There may be some videos or things I've done from time to time, or some articles that I wrote or co-wrote along the way. So I do bring a little bit of credential from the financial services side, and again, I'm just going to have to prove over time the personal finance side. When I talk about things we're going to talk about, I mean we're talking everything from where you grocery shop to how you grocery shop, which are things I love. That micro standpoint of saving a couple dollars. You know, if you can save a couple dollars every week and take that out over 52 weeks, hey, who wouldn't take an extra $100 save where you can put that money somewhere else? So from that side of it to the macro side with your mortgage and your investments and understanding taxes and how they affect things, we're going to do it all. I enjoy both sides of it. I enjoy the big picture, big savings at a time, you know, $2,000, $3,000 worth of savings if you get a chance to refinance your mortgage, whatever it may be, over a year, down to those $50, $100 a week or a month or a year on your groceries or your cable bill or whatever it may be. So there's going to be a lot that we cover, and I hope you enjoy it. This is something I've always wanted to do, taking the time to do it now. You know, I enjoy the FIRE community, that financial independence, retire early side of things. Am I retired early? I don't know. I'm doing this, and hopefully over some time, maybe we'll get some links out there, tools that I use that I would recommend or you know, be behind other people taking a look at using. Maybe we'll get some links to those things out there. Maybe I'll make a little money off being affiliated with those type of things, and so on with that. So maybe I'll make a little money off that side. But no, I do not have another job as it is. I manage our money. We've got income from dividends and things like that, and we'll get into all that over time. So not really retired early, semi-retired, maybe you want to say, financially independent. Yeah, you know, we could shut it down. My wife and I, we could shut it down tomorrow probably and be just fine, but not what we're looking to do right now. But we've definitely over 25 years set the foundation for financial independence and all that entails and all the benefits you can get out of it. So whether you're just starting out, you don't know where to start, or maybe you've been doing things for many, many years and you're just looking for some tips and tricks and tidbits, we're here for all that. So look forward to getting to know you all. Hopefully we'll create a community over time. I hope that I can correspond with people outside of just the podcast and the video cast. We'll be on Twitter, we'll be on Instagram. I'll have all that information out there. The website is reignovermoney.com, REIGN, because you're going to dominate it. You're going to reign over money. So with that said, we'll leave it at that. Very excited for what's coming in 2023. First episode should be hitting sometime in the first week or so, definitely before the 10th of January, and we'll go from there. So look forward to it. You all take care, be safe, have a happy new year. Talk to you soon.